Schreiber Foods began modestly in the fall of 1945. L.D. Barney Schreiber, owner of a Chicago-based butter and egg company, invited Merr Bush to develop a cheese division for his firm in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Bush told Schreiber that he would accept the offer only if Schreiber was committed to the highest standards of ethical behavior. Schreiber agreed, and the company now known as Schreiber Foods was born.
Mr. Schreiber and I had an understanding. We were both in agreement that we would never put dollar values above human values. Human values would come first. That we would found our business on integrity and reliability.
And when we got in business, he said, we're going to do two things as a philosophy. We're going to have 16 ounces of cheese in every pound that we sell. And we're never going to sell a product to a person that they don't want to keep. If they want to return it, they get a refund, get their money back.
In the early days of Schreiber Foods, cheese-making technology was relatively primitive. But Schreiber played a large role in changing that. Schreiber's cheese pioneers were instrumental in developing much of the technology that the industry takes for granted today. In 1962, 17 years after the company was formed, Barney Schreiber agreed to sell 49% of the company to Merr Bush, Dave Nusbaum, and 11 other key employees. That transaction marked the official beginning of the company's owner-operator status, and it reinforced a sense of business responsibility that is a core part of Schreiber's culture today.
Ultimately, 13 of us scared up whatever money we could. I remember I even went to my mother-in-law and borrowed money. That was something I really didn't want to do very bad, but that was the sort of thing we all did.
Because the L.D. Schreiber Cheese Company was now largely in the hands of those who made and sold the product, every action, every interaction had an impact on the company they owned. The new owners quickly recognized the power of ownership, and in 1968 began offering shares of company stock to other key Schreiber employees. In time, more than 300 employees owned company stock, and the term partner emerged, not just for those who owned stock, but for everyone who worked at Schreiber Foods. That sense of partnership was firmly cemented in 1999 through the Employee Stock Ownership Plan, or ESOP. From that point forward, Schreiber partners would be impacted directly, financially, by their actions and decisions. Through it all, Schreiber has prospered and grown, adding more partners, more plants, more products, and developing technology rapidly, all while still embracing the same high standards the company's founders so passionately advocated. From Merr Bush and Dave Nusbaum in 1945 to each and every one of us today, Schreiber people are known for doing the right thing and caring enough to do the very best. With customers, with the community, and with each other. That's the rich tradition of excellence that makes Schreiber special. It's our privilege to celebrate it today, and our responsibility to keep it alive for tomorrow.